Disneyland is famous for its attractions, great shows, fun characters, and fun treats. And perhaps the funnest, most famous of all Disney snacks is the churro. And in this episode of Fresh Baked, we're going to learn more about the secrets and history of this beloved Disneyland snack. Now, it may surprise some to learn that this story doesn't begin sometime in the 60s or even the 70s, but in 1985, and at Videopolis of all places. Disney was about to open their brand new dance location in Fantasyland and wanted a brand new treat to launch along with it. At the same time, Jim Lohman, the man responsible for food and beverages at the resort, attended the Long Beach Grand Prix. While there, he found that amazing snack we all know so well, the churro. They were inexpensive, easy to make, and were definitely unique. He found churros, he found out who made them, and he went to work having them sold at Videopolis and Fantasyland. You know, there's a lot of things at Disneyland that seem to define the park as we know it today. The castle, the partner statue, the Haunted Mansion. But sometimes I've got a hard time getting my head around the idea that some of those things are still relatively new to the park. 1985 isn't that long ago. There's a solid 30 years of Disneyland history between when the park first opened and our first chance to get a Disneyland churro. And yet somehow they seem as Disney to us as the Dapper Dans. The way the story goes, the way it's told by the man who started this whole churro craze at Disneyland is that, you know, after they had decided to put them in Fantasyland, he wanted to test them in the park prior to the opening of Videopolis, and he thought, I'm going to take them to Frontierland, which is where we are now. And he rolled the cart right down the path that we're walking in here right now. And now this is his story. He says that a bunch of folks, a line immediately started forming behind the cart. Now I'm not sure if it's in the same location as it was when they first parked it here. The story's a lot better if it is though. I think that's pretty great. But it's lasted here all this time, here in Frontierland, the OG churro cart. Now those original carts were powered by literal tanks of propane. And the churros were so popular from the very beginning that they would go through 6 or more propane tanks a day. But that problem didn't last long as the carts were quickly converted to electric. And even though it was supposed to be just a test run, that Frontierland cart never closed. When Videopolis opened, they added 2 carts at Fantasyland and then eventually throughout the park. Today you can find carts at Town Square, in front of the castle, Tomorrowland, New Orleans Square, Critter Country, and all over DCA as well. Well, of course they're popular. They're totally delicious. They're light, they're sweet, they're perfectly sized. You can enjoy one by yourself or you can share it with a friend and still feel happy when you're done. And you know what? The legend of the Disney churro has grown over the years to the point where having one is entertainment itself. Disney's gotten really creative recently with themed churros, one for every season, one for every occasion.
Maple bacon churro.
Oh my God, those are delicious. Probably my favorite, but there's lots more.
Buzz Lightyear Caliente churro?
Great choice, and those are permanent, by the way. They're not seasonal. Let's see what else they got.
I bet there's great churros at Hollywood Studios.
No, no, no. You know what, today, let's pay respect to the one that started it all, the one that we love above all others.
An original churro right here from Frontierland?
And that, my friends, is the story of the Disneyland churro. No, sure, there's others like it, but do any of them make you feel like this when you enjoy one at Disneyland? I don't think so. We'd love to hear your feelings about Disneyland churros, so let us know in the comments below. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, and Fresh Baked!